Let's get started.
We'll begin with a warm up just to make sure the body's awake. Let's take a big breath in, fan the arms up, and exhale, fan the arms down. Again, big inhale, reach, and exhale, back down. Let's look over our left shoulder and back to center, over our right and center. Let's do that again. Checking in for any stiffness or soreness through the neck. Now we'll look up to the ceiling and then down to our toes. Up to the ceiling and back to the toes and back at center. Let's take that left ear, drop it to the shoulder and up. Right ear and up. Let's do that again. Relax your shoulders, just let them hang. And up. All right, let's bring our shoulders up and relax. Shrug them up and relax. Now we're going to make a T with our arms, starting with our palms down, and we're just going to draw some circles forward. These circles can be big, they can be little. And we're going to pause and we'll go palms up and you can draw those circles backwards. Again, just checking in. How do those shoulders feel? Okay, and now we're going to pause those arms and we'll bring them in, hug them in, opening up the back. Now you're going to pull your thumbs back, opening up the chest. And let's hug it back in. And open it back. And relax those arms. Just do a few wrist circles. Okay, and we're going to change direction. Okay, relax that. Let's put our hands on our hips, feet about hip distance apart, and we're going to do our hip circles. So you're going to push the bum back, circle it around. Okay, and let's change direction. So bum goes out, tuck the bum in. And come back up. Our last move, a little bit of balance, so use a chair or the wall. We're going to take a little step forward with our left foot, and then we're going to rotate and look over our left shoulder. Come back around. Let's do the other side. Little step forward with the right foot, and look over that right shoulder. And come back around. All right, so for today, we're going to start in a standing or seated position. Then we're going to stand at the wall to do a little bit of upper body work. And then we're going to come down into a seated position on the floor to do a little bit of lower body. Let's get started with the neck. You can relax those arms. And you're going to drop that left ear towards that left shoulder. If you prefer, you can gently place that left hand on your head and take that right hand behind your back. about releasing all the tension in your neck, allowing it to stretch. Okay, we're going to reset and do the same thing on the other side. Ear to shoulder, relax that shoulder. Hands wherever it's most comfortable for you. Holding each stretch today for about 30 seconds to really let that body relax, to make the most of the stretch. Okay, let's come back up. And now we're going to look over our left shoulder, up towards the corner of the room, and then you can pull your lower jaw forward. Feeling that stretch down the front of the neck. We're being our tallest self here with our chest up. Relax your jaw. Come back around. Let's do the other side. Up and jaw forward. And relax that jaw and back around. Now we're going to tuck our chin into our chest, just letting that head hang. Shoulders are still relaxed. Feeling this stretch now down the back of the neck. From here, we're going to roll our head from side to side, tucking our chin as we roll. Slow, controlled movements. And pause in the middle. Come back to center. Let's move into our tricep. If you want, you can grab your resistance band, completely optional. We'll start on the left side. You're going to take that left arm over that left shoulder. Option one, just apply slight pressure below that elbow joint, bringing it to the ceiling, opening through the armpit. Option two, you bring that hand behind your back, grab onto that band and just give a gentle little tug. Let's check in with our breathing. We want to inhale for a count of 4, and then exhale for a count of 4. Okay, let's release that. Just a gentle little shake, reset, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Option 1, option 2. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And release that. We'll just set that band aside for now. I'm going to do a little bit of hand stretching here. So we're going to start just by opening and closing the hands. Think about spreading your fingers. Okay, and now moving our focus to the fingers. You're going to pinch them into your thumb, one at a time, giving it a gentle little squeeze. And shake those hands out. It's time to make our way over to our wall. You're going to need about this much space because we are going to be doing our snow angels. So our focus here is our shoulders, and we're going to begin with our back to the wall. Think about rolling those shoulders back and down, lengthening that spine. Hands are down by our hips, palms out. We're going to sweep our arms up that wall just till we feel that stretch. And then we're going to slide it back down. It's not a race here. Take your time. Can you bring your arms up just a little bit higher each time? How does the left side compare to the right? Any stiffness or soreness? Okay, we're going to shake that out, and we're going to go into our cactus stretch, working our rotator cuff. So we're going to bring those elbows to the wall. They might be shoulder height. You might have them a little lower. We're going to rotate from the shoulder, bringing the backs of our hands towards the wall, ear height. And then we're going to rotate from the shoulder, palms of the hands towards the wall, hip height. And then just rotate between the two. Don't worry if your hands don't actually touch the wall. Listen to your shoulders. All right, can you relax your arms? Give them a little shake. We're going to turn now and face the wall for our modified down dog. I'm going to do it from the side on the chair so you can see the angle. So facing your wall, put your hands about chest height. And you're going to step back with both legs so you're in your plank. Now we're going to push that bum out. Drop your chest and then hang your head. Now we want the heels of our feet down on the floor. You might feel a little stretch through your hamstring. But we're also focusing on the shoulders here, opening up through that armpit. You can just drop that left arm, just let it hang. And we'll switch sides, just dropping that right arm. Let it hang. And bring that arm up. We're going to tuck our bum in and we'll step together. Now we're going to stretch out our bicep. We still want to face the wall here. We're going to extend our left arm out. It might be shoulder height. You might need to go a little lower. Then we're going to rotate away from that arm. Our feet are parallel to the wall. Our chest is up and our eyes are forward. Now you're feeling the stretch through that arm, even into that chest. Inhale for 4 counts. And exhale for 4 counts. Let's come back to the wall. Shake out that arm. And we're going to do the same thing to the other. Rotating away from the wall. Nice and tall. Find the angle that feels best for your shoulder. And we're going to turn back facing the wall and give that arm a little shake. We're going to give our arms a little break here and move into legs. So facing the wall, you're going to take the ball of your left foot up the wall, and then you're just going to push those hips forward till you feel that stretch in the back of that left leg, through your calf. Try and relax that knee, deepen the stretch. Okay, we're going to release that side and do the same thing on the other. Ball of the foot up the wall. Push those hips forward until you feel that calf stretch. And you can release that. We're going to turn sideways to the wall now. Doesn't matter which side. I'm going to do a hip flexor stretch first. So nice and tall. Take your outside leg and cross it behind the inside leg. Now your inside arm can be resting against the wall for support, for balance. Now our outside arm is going to come up and over and reach towards the wall. So from the side, it's going to look like this. You can feel a stretch down your ribs through the front of that outside hip. Okay, you can release that, stay on that side. We're gonna bring our hands up, chest height, and we're gonna rotate to bring them to the wall. And then we're just gonna walk them across the wall, looking over that shoulder, stretching out the back. It's almost like wringing out your dishcloth here. You can walk your hands back. And we're gonna do both of those moves now on the other side. Nice and tall. Inside arm there for support. Outside leg. Crosses behind inside leg. Outside arm. Up, over, and reach. Side view again. How high up on that wall can you reach with those fingers? Okay, you can release that, still sideways. We're gonna wring that dishcloth again. Hands chest height, bring them to the wall, walk them across, looking over that shoulder. Your feet might be flat on the floor. You might prefer to lift that outside heel and pivot on the toes. Okay, we're gonna walk those hands back. And we've got one more standing move here. You may wanna grab your band. We're going to stretch out our quads, so the front of the legs. The wall is a good support because you are using some balance here. So if you want your band, you're gonna wrap it around your ankle. You're gonna pull that heel towards your bum and you can lean against that wall. If you don't need the band or you don't have the band, reaching with your hand. For those of you that want a more intense option, you're still gonna bring that heel towards your bum, but you're gonna drop your knee to the floor and you're gonna bring your back towards the wall. This is an advanced move. If you don't like being down on your knees, I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, you can release that first side and we'll finish up on the second. So you can use the band, you can use your hand, or you're gonna bring that knee to the floor, bring the heel towards your bum, and bring your back to the wall. Try and relax. Allow that stretch. And release that. It is time to hit the floor. We're gonna get down onto our bum here in a seated position to do a little more hip work. Take your time, get comfortable. We're gonna start in our butterfly pose. So bottoms of the feet together. You're gonna pull those feet in towards the body, opening up the hips, knees falling out to the side. Draw your attention back to your breath. In for 4 counts, out for 4 counts. Clearing your mind, relaxing your body. Okay, we're going to go into our 90-90 stretch. So we're going to leave that left leg where it is, but our right leg, we're going to bend it out to the side. Now this move works both inner and outer hip. So depending on your hips, the tightness, the flexibility, you might be feeling this just like this. Some of you might want to apply just a little bit of pressure. Okay. Just relax. I'm going to give you the option here. If you want to try it, you can come up onto your knees and squeeze your bum. And come back down. Let's switch to the other side. So right leg's out in front, left leg out to the side. Release and relax. Maybe a little bit of pressure. You can continue to hold, or if you want, up onto your knees, squeeze that bum. Chest is up. Okay, and release that. We're going to bring both legs out in front now. We want to stretch out the back of the leg, our hamstring. So let's bring the left heel in towards the body. And we kind of want to square up so we're facing our right foot. Flex your right toes up towards the ceiling to activate the back of the leg. Now from here, you're just going to add a little hinge from your hips until you feel that stretch behind the knee, up the back of the leg. Now from here, can you walk your hands down your leg, allowing your back to round and reach just a little deeper? And roll yourself up. Let's do the other side. Heel comes in towards the body. You're gonna square up to that foot. Bring your toes towards the ceiling. And then a slight hinge, keeping your back flat to start. And now walk your hands down your leg. Reach just a little bit further. And roll yourself up. Let's take one final inhale together. And exhale. Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope you guys have a great day. Take your time coming up off the floor. I will send out this recording, and you are welcome to do it as many times as you would like.